Yo, what's up everyone? I hope you're doing well. Succession Season 4 just ended. This is going to be my review of the whole season. It's going to be no spoilers though, so if you haven't seen it all, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything. Let's get right to the review.
Opposition, cut their throats! We are pirates!
Alright, so basically the story of Season 4 basically moves right along with what happened after Season 3. And no spoilers here, but I thought that this story of this season really had me hooked from the whole beginning, and it really had me hooked into what our characters' motivations are in this season and what everyone was going through. There are so many surprises in this season that I don't want to spoil for you guys if you haven't seen it all, like especially episode 3. Episode 3 is big, and like there were a lot of moments where I'm like, what the heck just happened? Like with our characters, with their overall story and like business positions of everyone. I'm like, what the heck is happening here? But I gotta say, I really enjoyed the whole story of this season. I think I do enjoy the story of this season a little bit more than some of the other seasons because of how much more it included our characters in like their emotional states in the season. I enjoyed that a lot. I enjoyed going down all of our characters' paths and seeing like what happened in the season or how it affected them. Like you get to see what happens to Kendall, and you can see what happened to Shiv. It's big, you know, it's a big season, I think. And let me just say, our cast here, everyone here is everyone here is an all-star. They're all amazing, and they put their all into this final season. They really did. Everyone put their all into this season, and I really believe that everyone just went out with a bang. You know, this season is our final season. It actually came as a surprise that this season was going to be the final season. But I gotta say, everyone just did such a good job. I'm gonna name off some of my favorites, but I gotta say, everyone did an amazing job. Like I said, some of my favorites in the cast this season were Jeremy Strong, Sarah Snook, Kieran Culkin, and Nicholas Braun and Matthew McFadden. I really thought that they all were excellent in this episode, in this season, and they all had their best character moments, I thought, in this season, because you can see how much the story affects their characters the most, I think. But Nicholas Braun, he's just in my favorite characters because he's just one of those characters that has to be your favorites. You know, he's just there, and he just has so many good lines and so many good moments that he just has to be in your favorite characters. He's that good. But I think that Jeremy Strong's character, Sarah Snook, Kieran Culkin, Matthew McFadden, they have a really big, like, they all have really big emotional moments in this season that I really, like, I got into, you know? I really, like, focused in on those moments, and I was like, wow, they're really hitting these notes, and I think they're hitting them so well that they're just making them, like, my favorite characters and favorite performances of the whole show, I think. Kieran Culkin, I think, really took the spotlight, though, in the final 2 episodes of the season, because he really brought an all-star performance in those 2 episodes. Like, I was like not prepared for what he was about to show. Man, he did so well because he really brings out an emotion. His character usually doesn't have like a lot of emotions except comedy, but he actually brings out a lot more than comedy in those last 2 episodes, and I thought that he really brought it, and I was like, wow. Wow. Great performance by him. And Nicholas Braun, as I said, he's always so funny. You have to love him, man. He's so funny in this season. He's so good. I loved him so much. The whole cast, amazing. I thought they did an amazing job. Let me talk about the script for a little bit. There's a lot of writers on a big show like this. A lot of big shows have a lot of writers. So I'm not going to name off all the writers of this show, but I'm just going to say that this is one of the smartest shows you had on television of all time, I think. Like, the script is so smart, how it does business and ethics and how it helps you understand what's actually going on. Because if you're not really into business like me, I'm not really into business like stuff like this, you can still understand it a decent bit. And because they really help you like understand it, because they bring like dumb characters along to really get you into it. You know, you really feel what the story is about because they have the smart characters and explain to the dumb characters, which is basically the audience. And I think that's a really smart move by them. And I think that this season's script was really engaging. Like I said, I felt more engaged with this season than I did some other seasons. And each scene had like moments of levity in it, while also had like moments of tension intertwined with the moments. I thought that worked so well. And it's of course a fast-moving script because you have a lot of different episodes here and a lot of different scenes that move so fast, but there's so much information that you can get out of these scenes with all these different characters that you're talking to. So I thought that the script worked so well with getting a lot of information out at once, but it really it really helps, like, it helps that you're in the scene, kind of. Like, you can understand what's going on, even though the script is moving so fast with our characters and the story is moving so fast. You can still understand what's happening because the script is written that well, and I think it might be the best written show we have so far this year. I don't know so far. It's kind of hard to compare this with my other favorite show of the year, which is Beef, because one's a comedy, one's a drama, like high drama like this one. So they're kind of hard to compare scripts, but I thought that they both had the best scripts of the year so far. I'm talking about Emmys. I don't know, man. I'm just going to say they're going to sweep this year. This show is going to sweep the drama category, but it's so hard to decide who's going to win because most of these people in this show are actually up for leading actor and leading actress instead. Different years they were split supporting and leading, but they're all kind of running for leading this year, I think. So it's hard to decide, but I think they're gonna win. They're gonna win them all. They're gonna win them all. Some are gonna lose because they're in the same category, but I think they're all gonna get some big wins for this show for the final season because it's the final season. You know, it's an amazing season. But if I were to pick some people to win, it would be Kieran Culkin because I think that it's his time to win because I think Jeremy Strong already won and Kieran Culkin's last episodes here were so great. And Sarah Snook, I believe that she should win. She has some amazing moments in this season, and I think she's the only one up for leading actress in this show, so she doesn't have to go against any of our other crew in this show. I think that's basically who I think is going to win. I bet they're going to get some writing categories to all that. I bet they're going to get a lot of Emmys for this final season. I can't wait for Emmy season to come up. But I'm going to rank these seasons real quick. Let me just say, though, don't take this rating to heart. We can all have our own opinions. Every season I think is great to fantastic. You know, I love every season. But my quick ranking is, without naming all the details of what happened in those seasons, Season 4, this season is my favorite because those final episodes, man, they hit so hard. Then Season 1 because, man, what a great opening. Season 3 because that ending of that season was crazy. Season 2 because that one's just my least favorite. I don't remember a lot from that season, but I still think it's great. So that's my seasons ranked 4, 1, 3, 2. Overall, though, I love this season of Succession. It ended on a high note. It ended on a crazy note. There was a lot of surprises that happened, and a lot of those story decisions really worked for me, and I thought that those last 2 episodes were fantastic, all-star episodes right there, and I unfortunately, though, will miss this show a lot on Sundays, because the past couple months, we've had HBO Sundays, which were Barry and Succession. Both those shows are ending. I'm going to miss them a lot. Hopefully, HBO makes some shows like this come out soon. I know we have Love and Death. I have not seen that, though. I don't know if I'll like it. But I'm into House of the Dragon, but that's only one other show that's keeping me alive for HBO. HBO got to crank out some more new shows. House of the Dragon needs to come back. I'm so excited. But I'm gonna miss this show, man. I really am. It really got me into kind of like the business ethics of everything. These characters just had so many layers. I really enjoyed it. The comedy was spectacular. Emotional moments were so great. I thought that this show is just like... It's such a great show, so amazing. It just should end up on a top tier list of any shows you ever talk about. All right, with all that done and said, I'm going to give Succession Season 4 a 5 out of 5. It's amazing, you know, it's amazing what they can do with TV, especially this season. It's so great. I loved every single bit of it, and man, those last few episodes... No spoilers, but go watch this season. Go watch the whole show, man. It's fantastic. But if you have seen the whole season, let me know what you thought of this season down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.